What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Culture Cantina. I'm one of your hosts, Rocky Kari.
And I'm Shri Kari.
And today we are reviewing Obi-Wan Kenobi, the limited series on Disney+.
It was rumored for a long time, and then we got clarification on it, and it was super hype. We're like, oh my gosh, they're getting Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi back, and holy crap, they're getting Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader / Anakin Skywalker back as well. So there was a lot of hype for this series, so we're extremely excited to talk about it.
To the point where when it started, we were like, oh my god, it's finally happening. Like, it wasn't, and like the morning we were talking before we watched it, we're like, wow, it doesn't even feel like we're here. But then watching it was awesome.
Yep.
But
6 episodes on Disney Plus.
Yep.
Not super long. I mean, again, the episodes are 45, 50 minutes, so not a super long series. But yeah, we have the 6th episode, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
So I'll go first on my thoughts. Personally, there are some flaws with this show. It is not perfect. I know we all really wanted it to be this perfect tie-in between episode 3 and 4 and just like incredible. But it's not that. It definitely has its flaws. But that being said, the highs of this show soar. They are so high. Episodes 1, 5, and 6 specifically are incredible. But 2, 3, and 4, I think that's the middle part. Really, there's parts that drag, and there are parts where there are certain flaws in the continuity and things like that where it can really, drag your enjoyment down. But that being said, at the end of the day, like I said, with the highs of the show, it was amazing to watch. We just got done watching the last episode, and us two and our dad watching it, like just seeing it on the screen, even though there were certain things that we didn't like, overall, what a blast to watch this show. Ewan McGregor killed it. All the supporting cast killed it, which we'll talk about in the spoilers. But overall, really, really enjoyed the show.
For me, this is the definition of hot and cold. Like, this show is the definition of hot and cold. I completely agree with you. There are some moments that this show rises and succeeds. Like, your jaw is dropped, you're just amazed, you're getting emotional, you're like, this is it. This is Star Wars. There's other moments that make no sense, that are really confusing. You're scratching your head, you're like, who came up with this? Who decided this? And it's very confusing. So overall, I mean, as a Star Wars fan, there's gonna be some great parts. I'm not gonna lie. Like, come on, seeing Ewan McGregor back as Obi-Wan Kenobi, that's amazing. I love Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's my favorite character in the Star Wars series.
He and Ewan McGregor share the same birthday.
March 31st. Shout out Aries. So yeah, like, it's great to see him back. And he does such a good job. Like, he's just a great Obi-Wan Kenobi.
He's there.
I really am happy he came back. Hayden Christensen, he does a good job, but again, like, he's under the mask of Darth Vader. And we talked about this before, like, how is he going to be Darth Vader when he's under a mask? But, like, I guess he's under it, and, like, it's like, poetic because, like, oh, him and Obi-Wan are, like, or him and Ewan McGregor are back as these roles, and it's really great. And you do see him in some parts. But again, there's limited much of Hayden Christensen. He still does a great job. It was great that he came back for it. Overall, again, this show was a really mixed bag. I'm not gonna lie. There's just some characters that don't make sense. Their motives don't make sense. There's plot points that don't make sense. There's things that you're expecting to see and they don't. They're like, when are you gonna see this and this happen? It's a mess. It's a messy thing, and I really call on Lucasfilms to put a little bit more attention to detail on their characters and their plot, because fans love this content. We love Star Wars. We're gonna nitpick, and you've shown with The Mandalorian that you can put out great content without having these major flaws. And I think that was kind of a disappointing thing. So I think overall, I completely agree with you on the highs. I think just some of the more disappointing things, and let's be frank, it's 6 episodes, it's done. Am I gonna rewatch it? I don't know if I will. Maybe I'll go back to those moments. But, like, I'm not watching this whole thing over again. Like, I'm not gonna put myself through some of those weak points that I talked about.
You're just gonna watch your favorite part.
Exactly, right. Like, on YouTube or something, So, again, it was a very mixed bag for me. I'm really happy. Thank you, Ewan McGregor, for coming back. Thank you, Hayden Christensen, for coming back. You guys did great. I think it was just more the writing and some of the plot points that bothered me and some of the extra characters. So overall, mixed bag, but it was great to see Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I'm glad it came back. So yeah, some great moments for sure, but yeah, mixed bag.
Okay, yeah that I completely agree with what you said.
Yeah.
So that being said, before the finale, I was thinking about giving it a 7.5. But after the finale, I had to bump it to an 8 because that finale was so incredible.
You're giving Obi-Wan Kenobi an 8?
I would give it an 8. I think it was great.
Wow.
But, like, and again, like, there are flaws, but but did I enjoy myself? Yes. Every week I was so excited watching it with you and our dad. It was just a blast that I still thought it was a great show, despite some of the flaws. And like we said, the highs were very high.
Yeah.
So, what about you?
I'm very shocked you gave it an 8 out of 10. Given the flaws.
Finale was great, dude. But
again, spoiler free. So
yeah.
we'll talk to you about it if you watched it. But I'm gonna give Obi-Wan Kenobi a 6.5 out of 10.
6.5?
6.5.
No,
bro, like, because I think about it. Okay, the really good parts are 8 and 9s. The really bad parts are 6 and 5s. Yes, there are some 5s in this. Can you admit there's some 5s in this?
Like episodes?
Moments.
Should we do like ranking of the episodes?
Episode 4 is a 5.
I would give it a
4 is a 5.
6. Maybe 5.5. Close. I get it though.
Fair. But like I think about it, like okay, there's some good to greats, but there's some okay to bads.
Yeah.
There's some okay to bads. So like overall, I'm going 6.5 out of 10. I know that's like kind of disappointing, but again, like with something as amazing as the character of Obi-Wan Kenobi, I'm sorry, I expect greatness, and I expect a lot of work that has been put years into this character, decades even, 50 plus years. Like
seriously, yeah.
I think there's some good attention to detail with the character, but again, that external decision making, some of the stuff that didn't make sense, some things that we expected to see but didn't see, or again, I'm trying to be very vague because of spoilers. We'll get into the spoilers, but yeah, it's just. Again, and like I feel like 7.5 and above, that's rewatch value. I don't see rewatch value for the entire series. Certain episodes, certain parts of the episodes, for sure, absolutely. But for me, I think I'm gonna go 6.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Right. No. After you're saying that, now I'm thinking of bringing it back down to 7.5, but I'm gonna stick to 8.
No, that's fair. Hey, we're keeping our. Hey, it's good when we divide a little bit, you know. But hey, I had a great time watching it with you and Dad.
Oh yeah,
I felt that was super entertaining. It's a great time.
Cool. So now we're gonna get into spoilers. So if you have not seen Obi-Wan Kenobi, go away now and come back once you've seen it. So, first thing I want to talk about. Well, should we get the great thing out of the way first?
You want to go great then bad?
Great, yeah. I feel like
yeah. Go for it. Yeah.
The final fight. Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. Their banter. Not banter's a bad word.
Yeah, their conversation.
Their conversation at the very end was one of the best scenes in all of Star Wars. I almost cried.
Wow,
like the fact that we heard Hayden Christensen's voice and James Earl Jones' voice
really
coming in and out, and Ewan McGregor's acting, those tears where he's like, I'm sorry, and like it was us two and our dad were all completely dead silent. You could feel like the tension of the scene, and like it was just brilliant. I thought that was marvelous, incredible scene, and the whole fight overall I really, really enjoyed. But
I'm not gonna add anything more to the fight because you put it on TV. It was that was special. That was awesome. The fact that he told him that Anakin is gone and you didn't kill him, Obi-Wan, I killed him. And Obi-Wan ending the fight with Darth. Fun fact, after it, we started like going back with our dad. We were like, let's go to episode 3, and then we went to episode 4, just like the scenes. And we go to episode 4 in the New Hope, Star Wars, the original Star Wars, when Vader and Obi-Wan fight near the end of the movie. He calls him Darth. He doesn't call him Anakin. And it makes sense, right? Because you don't want to give away like that Luke is his father.
And they didn't know that Darth Vader was Anakin yet.
Right? Yeah, they tied the writers. See, this is what I'm talking about. Attention to detail. They went to that fight and they're like, wow, he calls him Darth. Let's, at the end of this fight in Obi-Wan Kenobi series, let's make him call him Darth. That is awesome. Yeah. Writers, like that is what you hold on to. So that was such a beautiful scene, so much emotion. Completely agree with you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Other positive, the first episode was great.
Oh,
like
great intro.
It was really great. It shows how like beat up and defeated Obi-Wan is, and
going off of the first episode, Leia. We didn't know Leia was gonna be in the show, and the actress who played her is very unknown. great. They got
She did a great job.
great kid actor.
Yeah.
Like,
That's okay. Some people are like, no, she was a bad kid actor. I will show you bad kid actors. Like, there are bad kid actors.
Yeah, and
that was a good kid actor.
She did a good job.
She did great.
Yeah.
We don't know her name right now.
Yeah,
Sorry
yeah.
about that, but she did great.
Definitely gonna see her in more stuff.
Yeah, she did great. And I love that was the plot point. Because, like, you're like, why would you need something to bring Obi-Wan out? Okay, yeah, like, he's watching over Luke.
But
What is the only other thing that would bring him out? Leia.
Yeah.
So it makes that plot point was good. I liked her in the movie.
Yeah.
Or sorry, in the series.
Yeah, she did a great job. Also, I wanted to talk about Reva.
Yes.
So,
We're still talking about the good?
Reva, we can
yeah, mix. Yeah.
Reva, I think, was great idea, not good execution.
Yeah.
Yeah. The idea of this ex-Jedi who's angry at Darth Vader and trying to kill him, great idea on paper, but the way that they executed it and her at the end going back on her word and, like, wanting to get revenge by killing Luke, but Anakin doesn't know that Luke's alive, it was all really discombobulated and very messy. And I feel bad for Moses Ingram, the actress, because she did a good job with what she was given, but what she was given wasn't that great. So I hope we see her in more stuff. I don't know about the character Reva, but I hope Moses Ingram does more stuff because she did a good job.
Yeah, no, and I do agree that I think she did a good job with what she was given. Again, the character in theory is good, but then as the story goes on, she's really not menacing, and that's why I thought episode 4 was very underwhelming. Was that whole interrogation scene with Leia? She just didn't really feel like a threat, and Leia was just like, whatever, I'm not telling you anything.
Yeah.
Like, again, and then her whole, like, the ending, just very messy. So yeah, it was a mixed bag with the character for sure. But
what did you want to talk about?
Again, good things. Episode 1 was great. Episode 5 with the ship, Darth Vader starting the ship, the fight with Reva. This is why Darth Vader is such a good character.
Yeah,
he's one of the greatest villains of all time, and this show highlighted it. Thank you for addressing this. Like the way he's like dodging Reva's moves, and like it just shows how powerful he is. And then also in episode 3, you see him drag Obi-Wan into the fire. You see him just massacring people in the village for no reason.
The final episode with throwing the rocks down.
So good. It just shows how good the character, powerful the character, not good, powerful the character of Darth Vader is, and I love that in the show. Now the other flip side of it was, one thing that really pissed me off about the show was episode 3, the fight. The fight with Obi-Wan. Not the last episode. That was great. But the first episode, the third episode. This is the first time Darth Vader and Obi-Wan are seeing each other after 10 years. And we get little to no dialogue. But, see, little to no dialogue is not bad. Because even in the last episode, we had little dialogue, but it was still so powerful.
Yep.
Here we got barely anything. They're barely talking. And
Obi-Wan's
just running the whole time.
My God.
It's like, it wasn't impactful at all. And I knew that I had a good feeling they'd bring back another fight in the end, which they did, thank God. But it was, that kind of pissed me off about episode 3. I know a lot of people but that really rubbed me the wrong way. Like, just that interaction after 10 years did not make sense.
Yeah.
And then the fire, he just stands there looking at the fire, like,
go
around.
He could go around. He could jump over it. Oh my God. Yeah. He could probably make a path through the fire, push them. I don't know. But
could I say?
Yeah, go ahead.
Kind of the negatives now.
All right.
We
went into negatives.
I mean, okay. First, I'm completely drawing a blank on episode 2, so I'm not even gonna try to remember what happens there. But again, the first fight with Darth Vader really bugged me the wrong way. 2 things that come to mind. One, this has become a whole freaking meme, but the freaking transmitter. Why?
Bail Organa's transmitter in episode 5.
If anyone who's not remembering, Bail Organa sends a message to Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan freaking entrusts this with this guy he just met, who's just spent the last 10 years conning people, and freaking Reva finds it, and you're just like,
because it's got Owen's name, Tatooine, Luke's name, it's like,
what are you?
Why would you put all of that on a transmitter?
Bail Organa is a senator.
And a rebel.
Some senators that are stupid, but this guy, come on. And then Obi-Wan is smart. Why would he give it to this guy? And then risk the entire fate of the universe? It was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I was not a fan of it. That really pissed me off. 2 other things. Reva literally got stabbed, and somehow she found her way all the way to Tatooine alive. Freaking the Inquisitor was alive. No explanation for that whatsoever.
Hello.
Hello. Nothing. And thirdly, Qui-Gon Jinn.
Can I talk first
Go
about
ahead.
Qui-Gon Jinn?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was happy to see Qui-Gon. I think everyone's happy to see.
Well, yeah.
Everyone's happy to see Qui-Gon, and I thought it was nice, but I understand why people are mad that he didn't get. It was just a last minute thing. I wish that there was more to talk about because so much has happened in Obi-Wan's life since Qui-Gon died. But yeah, but I did think it was sweet. But I understand. I wish there was more.
Bro, say let's go is sweet. Come on, like
I liked
we
it.
are hidden. See, this is I'm okay with it if you don't mention it for the entire series, but every episode, go back. I think every episode they mentioned Qui-Gon.
I think only episode 4 they don't mention.
Every episode is like Qui-Gon. What is happening?
Yeah.
What do I do? And like it's building up, right? You're building that up, and then all you get is. Come on, buddy, you did it. That's it? Oh, my God. That really rubbed me the wrong way. I felt he could have talked to Anakin. He could have talked deeper into Obi-Wan when he was actually needed the help, not when he's sailing off in the sunset.
It should have been in the rubble. It should have been when he was in the rubble. Maybe he closes his eyes and he, like, not imagines, but, like, Qui-Gon talks to him, like, maybe voice, and then he sees Qui-Gon. Something like that. I think that would have been better.
Right. Like... It was disappointing for me.
Yeah.
I'm glad it was good to see him, but that, again, for a show called Obi-Wan Kenobi, that brings back two characters we love in Anakin and Obi-Wan, I expect more with the father figure and older brother figure that is Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yep.
Frankly.
So, which I completely understand. Yeah. And all of the flaws that you said, I completely agree with all of them. Like, they're all very valid flaws. I guess it's just to the point where, like, did you enjoy the goods more than you hated the bad?
Right,
That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah,
that's a good point. And I think it's really interesting seeing this, that you thought the flaws dragged you that side too much, while me, I feel like the highs dragged me that way. So, very interesting. This is the community's gonna go nuts after this. It's gonna be interesting.
But thank you, for real, it was really good to see Ewan McGregor back. That guy, thank you for coming back, man. You didn't have to. You really didn't have to, but you did.
He killed it. Yeah, it was awesome. Just seeing him alone made the show.
With that. Yeah. Cool.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more, and we will see you all very soon.
Thanks everyone for watching. Take care.
Bye-bye.